Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Rome 2 siege battle for you today, and today we are at Alexandria, the famous port city created by Alexander the Great himself. And we do have Macedon here defending the city here today, and I'm excited to see this one. As sure, a glorious 3v3 as Macedon, Arverni, and Numidia defend. I mean, they're called Macedon, but I always call them Numidia because that's the faction they really are. And on the attack today, we do have a couple of successor kingdoms here. We do have Egypt and we have Seleucids. Egypt clearly is wanting to retake Alexandria for itself. And it's got an ally in Seleucids and Carthage here as well, supporting. So yeah, we have a really cool 3v3 sent in by one of my subs on the Discord. The link is, for the Discord is down below if you want to send your own replays. And yeah, it's told it's a really good one, a really fun one. And quite close, so I'm excited to see how this one goes down. And we've got a ram, well not a ram, tortoise here, knocking down some walls, and there's like the entirety of the Macedon army here waiting. Got thorax pikes, got thorax swords, thorax spears. My gosh, they've got a lot here waiting. This poor Koranian axeman does not realize what it's got itself in for. Over on this side here, we've got plenty of Mercy Scutiari and Libyan infantry and stuff like that, all getting ready as well. Look at this, the wall. I mean, I don't know how many of these walls will come down. I believe if you knock all like this, sometimes it bugs out, so we'll see. Yeah, I mean, that one's come down. See, this one stops. And then this one should come down as well. So still open up 2 breach points, but it's not like the big breach point they wanted. And this one over here is quite a large breach point because it's a corner spot here opened up by the thorax swords. So it'll certainly be interesting to see how this one goes down. And Celtic warriors going to be going in first. Definitely a bit of a weight difference there. I mean, these guys are light melee infantry and they're going up against very heavy. So yeah, not going to be a fair fight there. We do have a little bit of a sally out over here. Yet to see them committed, but Macedon has sent some citizen cav out here. They are currently being faced off by some mercenary companion cav and some noble cav from Carthage. I don't think this is a fight that Macedon's going to even try, but it's always worth a go. Oh, we have spears now coming out as well. Shield bearers. Also look like they're going to come and support this fight here. So, I mean, spears supporting the cav fight certainly will change the tide of the battle, but can Macedon really afford to send out such a very expensive and very effective spear unit out of Alexandria when it and support this fight here when really it could need them inside? Like I said, it's an important unit. I mean, they have plenty of units at the moment, but an extra spear could be very useful. But yes, if you're enjoying Rome 2 on the channel and would like to see some more, do remember leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment showing support. It really does help out the channel, guys, and I can't thank you enough for all the support recently. It's been great. And yeah, I mean, if you want to see more like Rome 2 content, just let me know. I mean, I quite enjoy Rome 2. It is a classic now, I'd say. It is probably the most played Total War around at the moment. We've got Greek Onager coming forward here. So, I mean, this could be very, very useful. Late game, especially if they can keep it alive. And Carthage is in, and we've actually got a little bit of fighting going on here. So we do have Seleucids taking on the Arverni here. Celtic warriors actually beating thorax swords. Not quite sure how they managed that, but my gosh, they have. The light swords over here also engaged. I mean, what we got here, Hillman, yeah, doing their bit. They're gonna. This is a bit more of an even fight, really. I mean, they're medium melee apparently, Hillman, but I still feel like they get defeated by Celtic warriors. Hillman just seems terrible. One of the weakest units around. 2 African nations over here, Numidia and Carthage, both about to go into combat. We have some Gaetuli tribesmen going in. It's just like very light, almost like pleb-like units. These guys look like they just literally given a sword and told to go to battle. But Libyan infantry here losing decisively. I think that's mainly down to the Javis, but yeah, incredible scenes to see, like heavy infantry, really elite infantry, losing to lights. Good start for the defenders. But yeah, that Libyan infantry unit is just gone. I mean, I thought there was maybe something on the up here on the tower that was supporting, but no, it just seems like it's just other Javis throwing in. I think it is. Still coming in now with the Javis. Still hitting these Libyans where they can. The pillar from those legionaries that Numidia has available to them. They do have lots of these desert legionaries back here. Trained by Rome. Armed by Rome. To betray Carthage. A sad story, really. But yeah, Libyans, losing across most of the fronts there. I mean, we've got slingers as well shooting in. Some cheap missiles, just trying to do their bit. Or Mercer Scutiari over here losing, in fact, to Chosen Swords. Yeah, that's no surprise. I mean, this is the second to best infantry unit for the Arverni. Against Scutiari, we were like a mid-tier. No surprise. Carthage, though, yeah, having a rough time early on. The Celtic warriors here on the run, getting outmatched by Scutiari here. It's always a bad sign when the defenders are on the retreat like this, because it does leave gaps. I mean, these Chosen Swords here are going to get abandoned. Why aren't they they should have got them out and just sacrificed the Celtic warriors. Yeah, seeing units get surrounded over here. Thorax surrounding these Celtic warriors on here. I mean, this is... Yeah, already some of them are doing okay. And then all of a sudden, they're on a mass retreat in a few different areas, but they're actually going back in with Chosen Swords. So they're going to try and be aggressive, maybe try and route this unit over here. It's a bit of a bold move. I don't think that will work because there is also reinforcing solutions on the way. You can see they're coming in with their Javis. And they're going to chase down these Celts. So yeah, bit of an early mistake there by the Arverni player, but it's not the end of the world. They still have plenty of reserves, I'm sure. It seems like over here, Numidia is doing quite a good job with these Gaetuli tribesmen. I mean, Libyans were losing. They're now turning around. Well, that one's just still losing. But they have just won over here against the Numidian light infantry, so they should be able to flank around and influence that fight if they choose to. Royal Peltas going forward as well. Egypt still yet to actually make any sort of push against Macedon. Unless that Karate Naxos. No, I think that Karate Naxos is over here, and it's not gone in. But Macedon is getting more aggressive on this side. He's actually bringing more infantry out. He's now got some Thoros spears to support. And all this is doing is causing the Thorax pikes of Egypt to come over here and support. So, I mean, it's a good move to keep the pikes out of the game, but I feel like the attackers will have the numbers anyway, that they won't need the pikes necessarily. If they play as well, they don't have to worry about using their pikes. Living infantry here getting focused down, though. But I mean, for their money that they cost these Gaetulian tribes, and they have paid themselves off. Like, they've done well. And taking out and weakening a lot of Libyans here. Arverni, though, has lost a fair amount of infantry. Oathsworn are further back. They've got some good reserves. But like I said, they did lose a lot of infantry quite early on there. They're battling out in the street here. Two solid infantry units. Chosen Swords, I think they were clinching at the start with, but there's now gone to combat even. He's turning to a bit of a blob down there. That's a bit of a worry. I mean, archers over here would be great. Set up an archer in here, just start shooting. It's a shame they can't. Oh, I thought these were like these columns there with see-through. I was gonna say, it's a shame they can't just run through. But there's a reason for that. There's a solid wall in the way. There's legionaries though. They're losing. I thought they were pretty solid. We are seeing Macedonian cap though get set up. I was gonna say, has Carthage just not ignored, but like not seen these guys slip by? I was thinking a lot of hits from artillery. I think you can hit point blank range right now from artillery here. Javis as well coming off from the companion cav. It's not looking good here. This was a dangerous move, that's for sure. I mean, they could potentially get Carthage's general. This would be a big win if they could kill off his general, but they're asking a lot of this citizen cav here. Medium melee. They're all shot. Well, actually, this is melee here. But yeah, if you can get good Javi throws into these cav units here. No carrying down 5 men, but not enough, really. I mean, I'd run them out of there. Just get them home. More javelins coming in from Macedon on this side here as he sends forward his Thuros spears. Imagine he's going to throw into the massive Carthaginians that we can't really see. Well, actually, massive Egyptians. Doesn't matter which one it is because they both stink. Egypt's not getting back its capital today. His Desert Legion is really fluctuating between even and losing, sorry. They've certainly not been winning. Chosen Swords here, though. They've been doing okay. There's a lot of dead bodies down here. I mean, it seems like they've been facing mainly lower tier stuff, but still very, very good. Silver Shield Swords doing their bit. What's going on over here? Thorax up here losing. I mean, they're getting surrounded by Chosen Swords. It makes sense. It's an isolated unit up there on the wall fighting for its life. And it seems as though they're trying to focus down these Gallicans, which is a good idea. They are very light missiles. Take them out. I mean, they are really, really, they're going to be useful later on archers. I mean, the Syrian archers here are one of the best archers around. They all do well. Really well armored. Got really good accuracy. Macedon now down here clashing. Here comes the reserves. Libyan infantry coming up. This is an endless amount of them, it seems. They defeat one and so many more appear. Egypt, though, here still battling this breach, though they have got a way through. Royal Thorax swordsmen. Honestly, I think these guys are a bit of a rip-off. They have like similar stats to the Royal Peltasts, but they just don't have as many Javis, and they've just got higher, like, they have like more armor. They're like a heavier unit. They're very heavy instead. They're quite similar in like melee attack stats. So I don't know. It's kind of a bit of a rip-off. Depends how you kind of play, I guess. They are now chasing the normal Thorax all the way home. And the Cav has got out of here. Please tell me that, I was going to say, please tell me Carthage still has this generally. It does. It's still healthy. So neither side really lost that fight. They just kind of retreated when they were both done. Thorax over here, though, getting javied to pieces down by these heavy Numidian skirmishes. Really good play here by the defenders, using the Macedonian swords to pin, and then you have the Numidian Javis doing the hard work, getting the Javis in there. Still seems like these choke points are just being grinded over. Not really much going on, but yeah, not really making any progress either. Archers going into combat, that's probably a mistake. I think I saw they had ammo left. There's no way these guys are out of ammo this early on. Must have been firing constantly. There's no way. So yeah, these archers need to get out there, and yeah, I think the players now realize it's like, run for your lives, boys. Yeah, you can see them running off with their bows in hand. A sign they still have ammo. We have got a bit of an aggressive push here, though, by Alvernon. This, I think, is a little bit costly. Actually, no, he's not really been aggressive at all. Well, still maybe he is. He's sort of cycling out his men, out his units, trying to get melee charges off. He needs to win on this wall desperately, but I mean, it doesn't help that there's now even more Thorax now coming onto it. I was going to say, he needs to get troops upon the wall here, and then just fire down into the choke point and win it. But it seems like he's going to be beaten to that by the Seleucids, who started to try and like shoot on the flank a little bit, try and get those flanking shots. Especially like what's happening over here. I mean, they're doing a really good job here taking out the Thorax of Egypt. I mean, the Samnites not so much. They're having a whale of a time, it seems. I really feel like they could take out Carthage in general. That would be useful. They're really desperate to, they're going to keep pushing with this infantry and cav combo. And they should try and take out the artillery. It's an expensive thing. I know, like, the general can just, like, master out armies. Like, with not having him. There's a mass route problem. I feel like the artillery late game especially could be a massive problem. Thorax Pike's losing here, by the way, to Karani Naxman. They're really low, man. I have a sneaky feeling, though, that the Pikes aren't losing to the Karani Naxman. They're losing to Archers, which they don't have really any power over. There you go. They're getting out of there. They're running. There you go. Wavering now. That's not a good sign. And again, this is something that maybe the Cav should go after is these Cretan Archers, though they look like they've just been focused down and killed off to a man. And yeah, these Thoros Spears here are going to get wasted just charging in to a much superior force of infantry, though. These are Thoros Pikes. Hopefully they can do some damage. They have some of the crappiest melee stats I've ever seen. Well, like, they got crap melee stats for when they're not in pike formation, put it like that. I was like, what is over here? There's like little markers like showing stuff here. We actually have slingers coming out of the wall. I don't know if they have ammo left, but yeah, that's a bold move. Put it like that. Bold move. Maston is still making his offensive over here against Egypt. He's not giving in. So you might be beating me outside the walls, but inside, I'm going to keep pushing you on. Really, he needs to bait Carthage and bait Egypt back so he can get those flanking shots again from Numidia. Or maybe he wants to hold the point so he push forward so he can hold this this tower here. Because towers help massively in battles as well. Do have some chosen swords here on the wall. I mean, they might be able to cut all these attacks down. It's hard to say. They are probably fresher in the sense that they're more energized. But those units have also all been in combat. I just look at them; they've got like 50 or 60 men left. Really, possibly not enough to break down this healthy and elite unit of chosen swords, but we'll see. Actually, it's not that healthy, actually. Down to 74 now. Take my words back, they might break through. I mean, if I'm looking at it, I mean, there's a lot of archers here for Seleucids and for Carthage. There's all like 5, 6, 7 units, 8. Oh yeah, all of the archers in here for the attackers. Isn't exactly much in the way of melee infantry left. Oh, and there's a gap over here. Oh, I don't know. It's a dicey gap at best. Oh, actually, I think that might be fine. I thought it was a pull through, but it's not. I don't know what's happened here with the Desert Legionaries, but they've come out of position. And Seleucus has seen a chance to break through, and he's taking it. He's piling through all of his infantry here, and as you can see, Numidia is now having to turn and face this new threat. I mean, it leaves them open for options. I mean, they can shoot units in the back now here. They might get better flanking shots. You don't know. But it's a bit of a sloppy defense there from Numidia. And it seems again a lot of like these silver shield swords. I guess they are kind of like royal thorax, but yeah, a lot of like elite swords being brought today. I mean, I personally feel like for the successor kingdom, thorax swords are usually enough. Maybe we're all peltasts. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't be bringing the most elite sword. Never do it. And it's not looking good over here. I mean, I don't know. This one looks a bit more like a pull through, to be honest, over here. It's a bit of a shame because these Desert Legionaries, they may be out of position, but it doesn't give you a right to pull through. And yeah, you can see here a lot of infantry being set up. I mean, they could definitely flank a couple of these units and break them if they wanted to do that. Over here, how are they doing? Egypt also making pushes. Doesn't seem like he's breaking through just yet. All that cav and stuff outside that got killed off. Bit of a shame. Didn't really work killing the Carthaginian general. It was worth a try. Only recommendation that I would have done is maybe kill him, hit him for longer. As soon as everyone saw him on the battlefield, you were in trouble. Thorax fighting Thorax. Now these guys might actually be Royal Thorax, I'm not sure. Hard to tell the difference these days. Yeah, Royal Thorax. Are we going to see some cav going in? We have got armored Numidian riders moving up. We have Silver Shield Pikes also pushing forward. Arguably the most elite pike unit around. Bar maybe the Foot Companions, which could be here today. Since we do have Mastodon. The Javis community, and this is probably doing a lot of damage to these Silver Shields. Honestly, these guys should retreat now. This says legionaries and then retreat to here and allow the Oathsworn to help flank. Bait the pikes into a bit of a cheeky little flank going on there. As you can see here, this is not looking good. Silver Shield swords beaten. And they're losing in a few areas here. So this is shows once they face a bit more of an elite and a bit more of a competent defense, I personally think the Silver Shield swords are a bit wasteful. They should either have like their buffs like increased, or they just need to be not the most elite sword unit around for like most factions. I feel like it's a little bit misinforming, is what I'm gonna go with. Here riders advance, so that's never a good sign for someone, but I can't see any sign of cav just yet. So you got Decisive holding over there, Arvoni sort of helping them out. Over here, Carthage, not Carthage, Macedon, sorry, poor Macedon is getting annihilated. I'm going to see a general go in here though. And look at this, this might be a big play here. I mean, you're going to see Numidia go in, clash with the general and get in some infantry support as well. And I bet this player is pissed. He's probably like, my gosh, this guy just stop running away from me. Again, a cav here, though. Getting itself into a real bad position because it's now going to be stuck between the cav here of the General's Bodyguard of Numidia. And it's also got, like, infantry of Numidia in front of it as well. So, yeah, they're in a real bad position. So, Numidia is about to oh, sorry. It's Lucius, sorry, is about to lose General, I think. Here he goes, he's running again. Actually, funny enough, the cav was kind of allowed to escape. Wow, we have attackers running into pikes. Okay. I didn't think people could be that dumb, but yeah, do never run into a pike. You'll get yourself shish kebabbed. But it looks like maybe, have they broken them? They have. I think it must have been a low morale or low health like unit. And Macedon actually looking real short, man. He's got his Royal Peltar stuff, so that actually is catastrophic, and there's a lot of Egyptians left. Well, not a lot, but a decent amount, including their Thorax Pikes, which is going to be the main thing to take out. I mean, I don't know how much ammo the defenders still have, but if it's not a lot, then that's not great. They could really do with killing this general off soon. I don't know if they killed him. Lucius over here, how are they doing? Nearby units are fine. Some Night Warriors, they're breaking, but what do I say? Then we have Desert Cohort here. They are actually doing okay. They're doing a pretty good job. Pikes down here, they're doing their bit. Keep poking away, boys. Poke, poke, poke. The wall battle still raging on. Seems as though, I don't know, seems as though those Lucids will lose it. I honestly have no idea. It's quite close. Other pike unit over here, Social Pikes are poking their way through. These are against Oathsworn. Oh, they should have just retreated. Keep retreating until eventually you either have an arch tower to support you, or you're just going to have like a flank going on, or just archers. I mean, they had Gallic Hunters way back on the back of the map that they could bring up. I think the enemy is out of ammunition. If it's not, then I'll be surprised. Yeah, they need to bring these guys up, start shooting some pikes. Cav in here though, I mean this is a noble, no mercenary companion cav. Not going to achieve much against legionaries down here. Even if they're Numidian trained ones, not proper Romans. But yeah, bad sign that Macedonians out. I honestly think sending those spears outside the wall, bit of a risk, didn't really pay off. Now we've got Royal Thorax coming in to support this fight here, and it's not looking good really for the defenders on that point. Over here though, it's looking pretty well. They're rallying Samnite warriors or noble warriors. Yeah, noble fighters. In fact, they're breaking noble fighters. That is pretty damn good. These mercenary noble fighters should really be getting like 200-300 kills. I don't know how many they have got. 96, not good really at all. But yeah, I mean the attack is really running out of men in a few areas. I mean they've got their general over here, no cavalry, down to 15 men. I don't know if they've really got. Oh, general dead for Carthage. That is a win. I mean, all of a sudden Seleucids are out of men as well. We do have swords rushing in here trying to take out these archers now. Only Egypt really stands alone here. I mean, Carthage has got a few units here and there, but yeah, stands alone do Egypt. This guy's very tired. Seen a lot of action. If they just run down this street though, then they're into the cap point. I believe this is the cap point here. I think Alvoni might have realized he's rushing over his Oathsworn general. I'm not sure. Maybe he's not realized. Archers here though, they have a field day with that pike unit. But I mean, we have a general and a cav unit over here as well. So they might be able to rush down and try and do some damage to these archers. Or are we going to have Oathsworn and Chosen Swords get across and save the day? Hopefully. With archers coming in, that's always a good sign as a defender. Archers going into combat means that they've run out of ammunition. Either that or play made a misclick, and that's equally just fine. And here we go. Thoraxor's now capturing the point. Can they hold it? Thing is, can they hold it? This would be an incredible way to turn the fight around. If they like, I personally think, yeah, I mean, defenders actually apparently still balance pass not really in their favor. Maybe because Egypt's still relatively healthy. But, I mean, if they can manage to turn this one around, the defenders, they've done an amazing job. Amazing. It's never an easy way to play with, like, limited cav. I mean, cav in Rome 2 is not great, but it is good for hammer and anvils and mobility. And it would have been better if we could have brought on, I don't know, I feel like it could have been better if Macedon hadn't sent stuff outside the walls. I think it's a bit of a risk. Big risk. And the retreats, they made some interesting retreats at the Arvoni. Oathsworn, though, going in against pikes. This is, again, you don't engage pikes. This is a total war no-no. Should never do this, whatever the total war title. Oh, brutal beheading right in front of us. I don't know. I think they're capturing it. I think they're going to capture it. I mean, there is being fought over. Got a rear charge in now. That shot definitely hit a lot of Carthaginian cav. I'm surprised that this cav is actually standing. It has only got like 4 men left. Even general bodyguards break at that point. There you go. He is gone. So now Carthage is without a general. Could affect their morale. Then you get these boys into the fight. Rush them at these archers. Kill them off. That's a big amount of men that they've killed off that they don't need to worry about anymore. But there are more infantry on the way. Royal Thorax on their way. They're going to threaten, well, quite a lot, put it like that. I mean, Egypt really could close the trap on these Oathsworn, but hasn't. Don't know why he's giving them any sort of mercy. Again, here we have Oathsworn charging into pikes. Just a no-no. You just don't do it. Combat winning slightly. I mean, it's good, but I don't know if it's good enough. There's just a lot of archers, a lot of artillery back here that's otherwise just not going to be used. I think just left with ammo is just a shame. But there you go. There's the mass trial starting to take place. We have Chosen Swords here breaking. We have Oathsworn also breaking. Just the general to go. I think he'll go in any moment now. I mean, they're actually capturing the point. And that just do effect to the morale as well. And there you go. The general is starting to break. He knows that his home has been taken. And he's ready to concede defeat. And there you go. A costly enemy victory for the, for the attackers. So yeah, well done to both sides. This one was sent in by Ginger Ninja, who was playing as Mercedes. So well done to him. It was a really fun battle, that is for sure. I mean, he got the most kills, 2,100. Playing as Mercedes, a really good amount of kills. And then 155 with the swords here, 141 with another, 167 with his Desert Legionaries. Numian Light Infantry getting 138. Then we have Crippled Joe playing as Arverni, 114 kills with his Swarm, and they were still healthy. 192 with the Chosen Sword here, very, very good. Some of the others doing pretty solid as well, like 179, 109, 132. And we've got the Celtic Warriors on here with 132 kills. Pericles playing as Macedon, 204 kills with the Royal Pelt. That's very, very good. Pikes, not many kills there. Thorax Swords, 118, 185. Thoros Spears, getting 117. The Citizen Cav, yep, just not worth it. Didn't do much at all. Then we have Gastov playing as Seleucids, 120 kills with his general. Then we have 109 with the Syrian heavy archers, 138 with the Silver Shields pikes, 272 with the other one. Some massive kills there. Then we've got 209 kills with the Silver Shield swords here, 275 with the Thorax swords, 252 with another. Some incredible kills there. Then we have Tribun playing as Egypt, 289 kills with his Royal Peltas here, 240 with another, 234 with the Royal Thorax swords, 105 with the Thorax pikes, 305 with the Royal Thorax swords, and then we got 100 kills with the Thorax swords here, 116 kills with the Cretan archers, 147 with another, 168 with another, 110 with his onager. Then we have TSL Noble playing as Carthage, 140 kills more like with the companion cav, 222 with the Balearic slingers, 276 with the Cretan archers, 186 kills with the mercenary noble fighters, 178 kills with the Samnites. Then we've got Libyan Infantry getting 149 kills, 162, 199, and then the Scutari getting 177 kills. So some pretty solid kills there today, guys. I hope you did enjoy this Rome 2 siege battle. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new on here, and comment show support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.